Mike Murphy, welcome to this program. So tell me where you think this race is now, having listened to what Eric Cantor said and also having talked to a lot of political sources around the country.
Well, watching the drama last night, it was definitely entertaining. I would say this race operates on two levels. There's the delegate reality, which is very, very important, and I think Romney had a strong night. He started ahead, he finished more ahead. The challenge for Mitt, though, I think, is there's also the narrative side of this, the who's winning, who's losing story. And there, I think he had a bumpy night. Didn't have a big loss, won a lot of states, won some a little easily, won some a little surprisingly.
There was some hope he might have been able to win Tennessee at some point in the campaign, maybe have a chance in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think the two headlines are he's going to have to go prove himself in the South, where he's had some problems, and Ohio, like Michigan, was uncomfortably close. I think they may change his Secret Service name now to Walinda, because every night is a tightrope. But that said, he won. Still, I think the Romney campaign, I see some of the messaging this morning. I would caution them to be careful about a message of choice is an illusion. It's a delegate lock, voters. He's still got to go out there and earn this nomination. He has all the advantages. Anybody would trade places with him, but it was a bumpier night last night than he wanted.
Does Rick Santorum have a pathway to the nomination?
Well, a lot of things.
And others right when they say there's no way.
I wouldn't use the word impossible, but I'd say very difficult. One, you got the Newt Gingrich factor. He won his home state. Doesn't matter. He's not showing any other appeal. He's still a catalyst to help Romney. We'll see where that evolves. Second, if Romney were to lose everything, you can make a mathematical argument that nobody gets there if enough votes. But Romney has a lot of advantages.
So what should Romney's narrative be at this moment? What should he be saying to the country about who he is and what he wants to do?
Well, you know, he's a friend of mine. I worked for him when he ran for governor. The one thing I'd like to see in the campaign is a message a little bit less about salesmanship and a little bit more about leadership. A little harder edge. The business guy who gets results out front, I think, would help him do a little better.
Eric Cantor, what would you say to what Mike Murphy just said?
I agree entirely. It is about leadership. It's about getting results. It's the same challenge we've got here in Washington is how do we bring the people of this country together to get to where we want to go, and that's to get the economy going and get people back to work.
Conservatives, what does he have to do to appeal to the people who Eric Cantor is a champion?
Well, I think, you know, Mitt is a good conservative, but he's never going to out-movement conservative Rick Santorum. But if I think he telegraphs a general election between results on things that matter to people, jobs, making the government work, stopping the crazy debt, versus a lot of talk and empathy, that's a good general election for him. He doesn't have to win a popularity contest with the president. He has to win a results contest. So I think it's time for a little harder Romney edge on, look, I'm a guy who's like a coach. Sometimes I have to cut the slow players, but I'll get you the championship. Right. And that's who he's been in business. I think we see a little more of that in the campaign. He'll do a little better.
It's great to see you at this table, Mike.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Pleasure.